Everyone, happy Monday. This is Kyle Anderson right here with Wristometer, and we're going to be reviewing a stunning Tag Heuer Monaco right here. Let me grab the gloves. Some jazz rap in the background, because that's always good. Which I guess is relative if you're into it or not. Figured it beats, or it's more elevator music, if you will. Hope you guys had a great weekend. Really excited to show this one off. And hopefully it helps give a nice little bounce to the start of your week. The glare seems to be a little strong, so let me do this. Let me just wipe the lens really quick. All right. Now, if you guys have any comments, questions, anything, please go ahead and drop those in the comment box. Would love to help review, answer, anything of that sort. Right now, we are at 17 minutes to close. 52.01 is the top bid. And we have got just one of the coolest Monacos to show off to you. Let me bring that in focus. There we go. At Wristometer, we are huge Monaco fans. We're huge automotive enthusiasts to start, so there's really no surprise when you're tied to the Monaco. But just year after year, no matter what all the different brands do, I just love how the design remains unique. There's a couple other square bodies out there, but it's not often that you see square body with the chrono, circular inner dial just following the ring itself. Then you got balances with the square subdials. Just a really fun piece. And if you're like me, typical guy, you love the neutral tones, right? Black, white, maybe a hint of color, which is a notch or a nod to the red here. You got the red chrono hands, which of course then influence your subdials. So you can see everything is straight north. So let's go ahead and give this a fresh wind. Which on this one, you don't need to pull to the first position. You can wind in the current setting with it closed. We're going to give this 40 winds. All right, and we'll do a little functionality. So chrono is started, top needle is moving. You've got the 30-minute subdial here on the right. You've got the 12-hour subdial on the left. This one's going to take a little longer to move. Probably another 10 minutes into the auction, we'll see some movement there. 10 minutes in, we'll obviously be down here at the 10-minute portion on the bottom right of the right-hand subdial. One thing I'll say, we're going to do a condition review here. We're going to go through the set contents, all that good stuff. But I'll just talk about the piece a little bit. One, the weight on this is fantastic. It's not overwhelming, but you definitely know you're wearing the watch, which is what you typically want when you're wearing something on Bracelet. Square body is great. I've got here a Pepsi Jubilee. We've got a few of these, but I've got one on the wrist. So that's a size comparison there next to this GMT. Which obviously it's going to look bigger because this is just a 40 millimeter. But a 39 millimeter, what I want to highlight is a 39 millimeter in the world of tags and Monacos is not that small, right? It wears more like a 42, maybe even a 43, which is a really comfortable piece to have. And I mean, anytime you wear a watch with a square body, it's going to sit differently on the wrist, which again, really love these because they stand out anywhere you go. I can spot, obviously we're in the watch game, but I can spot a Monaco from miles away. As soon as someone's walking, you see a square body, I'm like, okay, it's either a Monaco or maybe it's just some fake random watch. But if it's a real watch, 10 out of 10 times it's a Monaco. And that said, it's very rare to even see a Monaco. And I've never even seen this one in the wild. We've had this watch twice before, but actually seeing someone wear this one, it's usually you see the blue dial Monacos, the Gulfs, see those from time to time. But a black dial Monaco, I don't know, something about it just hits really well. Really well. All right, you've got the date window there at the 6 o'clock. We've got the right-hand subdial is already moving as it should be. Perfect. All right, let me give this a quick wipe, and then we're going to do a condition inspection. And then we'll check out the set contents, all right? So here we go. Black dial, light sitting on the top. We're looking at the edges of the crystal to see if there's any nicks, chips, flea bites, anything of that sort. Looking really, really good. And you gotta love the design on the crystal. You see how elevated that platform is? It's not flush to the case, right? It's lifted on top of the bezel. Really cool. It gives it more of an actual crystal look because it pops. Then you've got a really nice brush satin finish right into a beautiful mirror polish, right back into a brush satin finish, and then a mirror polish again. So just really fun how a lot of these Monacos play with light, right? Mirror, brush, mirror, and then obviously it's glass, but that glass goes mirror, brush, and almost like a mirror-like look because of the glass. So anyways, really, really fun. Love how the Monaco design gets played out. Now let's look through the case lugs. Here's your bottom left. Check out the condition on this. Especially for 2020. I mean, come on. Incredible, incredible. So that is your bottom left. We're gonna go mid-left case side. Top left. If I just hold it here, you guys can see how the light hits, so you can see the different material finishes on the steel. You've got the mirror look, you've got the brush look, and it's the same thing on the bracelet, right? You see the brush all around and then high mirror polish for the center links. Very tasteful. Clean vertical striations throughout the watch just adds to that elegance, right? So here's top right case lug. Amazing. Mid right with the crown and pushers also in really good condition. I mean, we wouldn't expect anything less. Here's bottom right. Awesome. Let's take a look at this bracelet now. 6 o'clock side. Nice and clean. Same here with the 12. Again, love the design of the bracelets here. Here's your full look. Of course, if you guys have been on a couple lives with us before, you're gonna hear me talk about this all the time. It's the little things that matter. Get yourself a watch that has a spring deployant. Deployant buckles just make the watch collecting game so much more fun. It seems trivial. They're like, oh, it doesn't matter what I get. Believe me, every collector I've talked to will always prefer that style of clasp. It's easy. You get home, you want to take it off, quick trigger, it slips right off the wrist, right? You don't have to put it upside down. You don't have to fashion the pin buckle. And the butterfly style just looks cool, right? Looks really good. That said, what else looks good? This exhibition case back is intoxicating. Love the red accents that they carry from the front of the dial all the way back to the movement and the rotor itself with some of the tag etching. Absolutely beautiful. All right. We're under 10 minutes now. 9.5 minutes to go. 52.01 remains the top bid. And folks, this is a no reserve. So what that means is whoever's name and number is at that top, when that clock hits 0, you will be the winner. That's it. We don't get to say anything. We already had our say. Our say was winner takes all. Here's your additional links for a fully linked Monaco bracelet. Here's your booklet with instructions and then your warranty card. So, inner box, outer box, instructions booklet, full links, warranty card, and most importantly, an extremely clean 2020 Monaco chronograph. We're only ever going to bring our best to Grail Z, and this is just one of those pieces, like the rest, that back that statement. So 8.5 minutes to go, we are going to determine who our winner is. Maybe it's the person at 52.01. Honestly, we never know. I've seen it end this way. And then we've obviously seen auctions where it gets really crazy in the last 2 minutes to 10 seconds. regardless of what the market is, you all get to determine what the value on this watch is. And we sold 2 deals over the weekend right at break even, which is awesome. That just means a collector gets a really good deal. And if we weren't about that and behind it, we wouldn't keep bringing our deals here, and we bring a lot of inventory here to Grail Z. Actually, I had to scroll down and check the listing. So other pieces have to close that are currently in authentication. So I think that doesn't apply to this number, maybe or maybe not. But if you look on the listing right now, we're at 99 items sold. So this would be number 100 right here. Number 100 for watches sold on Grail Z, and we wouldn't have it any other way. All right. Awesome. Some goodies too while we're chatting. A lot of you have done business with us and you hang out on the lives now, which we've learned. So really appreciate you being on. And if not, this is just something you have. We always throw these branded travel rolls in with all of our sales. So just really nice, convenient, slim design is great. The bulky leather ones are cool and look good, but honestly, they just don't fit in a backpack super well. They're bulky, and that's really it, right? The slim design here just makes this ultra convenient. We get a lot of good feedback from our high-end collectors to our first-time buyers. So we like them, and we like to include them with every single watch that we sell. All right. Let's see. 6.5 minutes. If you guys have questions, again, please drop those in the chat. Love to help answer. Let's pull something up. Let's see. Oh, what's that ping? All right, 6 minutes, 5,200, right at the top for a really cool Monaco. For all of you that are on, and thank you, a ton of you guys have jumped on since. For everyone on, would you want to see more Monacos? Do we like these? I assume so if you guys are hanging out, but sometimes maybe you just click the link. We are huge fans of Monacos, and I really am always on the hunt for them to bring them to Grail Z. But I mean, look at this. Super cool exhibition case back. Again, that mirror polish to brush satin finish up through the crystal. It's consistent through the bracelet. You've got the double deployant. You've got a true complete set. I mean, this is how you buy a proper Monaco. And the best part, obviously, if you want to transact, the reason a lot of folks are here is they get that buyer feel good, right? Grail Z gets to provide the authentication service. They do an amazing job at it, keeps you updated throughout the process. So even if we sound good and you want a little bit more trust, well, that's the perk to transacting here. So good on you for doing that. And again, we back it. And if we didn't, we wouldn't have 100 watches sold on Grail Z so far. And we've only been growing every single month with how much we've been bringing here to this platform. So look forward to working with some of you guys. If you don't buy this one today, we'd love to chat with you right here, Wrist Demeanor. You can find us on all socials. Our name is very consistent. Love to learn about you and your car collection. If you are an automotive enthusiast, we are all car guys and gals at this office. Love the car scene. And watches, clearly, they just go hand in hand. Then you have special F1 related pieces like these Monacos. I was ecstatic to bring this one in. Actually on the hunt for another one. So if you guys want to see more Monacos, let us know. We will continue to bring those over. We've got a Gulf right now that's in negotiation. Hopefully we can close and bring that one in. Comes from, I think the collector, I think he's only the second owner of that watch. It's really important to know the heritage and the buy history, obviously the service history on a lot of these watches. This watch was already fully tested, running strong within spec. If it needed a service, we would have sent it, but it doesn't need it, which is all the better. And you'll know that from Grail Z's authentication. All right, let's go ahead and set that down for a sec. All right. We are approaching the 3-minute mark. Want to point out to you guys how the chrono needles are moving exactly as they should. You'll see the right-hand side is right about 11 going on 12 minutes there. Perfect for the right-hand subdial. The left-hand subdial, you can see it's not perfectly straight, right? It's slightly to the right, and that means it's working. This is a 12-hour subdial, and only 12 minutes has passed. So it's going to take a lot more time to move that needle, but nonetheless, you can see that the needle has moved. Chrono is still running in strong sweeping fashion. What I'll do here is we kind of get to the end of the auction. I'll go ahead and just reset the chrono, again, just as part of the test functionality feature to show you that this watch is running 100% as described. And again, Grail Z will do that too. But nonetheless, 5201 remains our top bid, and that might be our closer as we get into the final 2 minutes here. If so, awesome. All right. We've got some other no reserves coming up. Even just today. If you guys stick around after this live, we have these two going live. Stunning two-tone black dial Sky Dweller Oyster bracelet with the fluted bezel. Gorgeous. And then a stunning Cartier Santos. This is the gray dial. 2025, exceptional condition on both of these units. And this one also comes with a black sport rubber strap. So we've got both of these coming up. And most importantly, the subject at hand is this Monaco. All right, we are approaching 1 minute, and 5301 just became our top bid. Appreciate the engagement and best of luck to you. 5301 is our top bid. We are at 55 seconds to go. Let's see where this flushes out. And for all of you here, obviously I want to make your time worthwhile too. Hopefully this is value add to you, or at least helps pass the time. Maybe you're on your drive home. But if we can help you, we always have something for those folks that we meet through Grail Z first. So hit us up right here at Wristometer. We'd love to work with you guys on sourcing your next piece, and we'll offer you something just because we met right here through Grail Z. Here we go, 20 seconds to go. 5301 remains the top bid. Is this gonna be our closer? 10 seconds. All right, 3 seconds. I think this is it. 5301. Looks like it's ending. I'm gonna hit refresh and double check. And sold at 5,300. 5,300, congrats to our winner. Thank you all for being on with us on this lovely Monday. We've got 2 more lives coming up right after this. Love to see you guys on there. If not, let's connect. Would love to chat with you, talk about your collection, or just chat in general. But nonetheless, love seeing folks get really good deals on this. Huge congrats, huge congrats. Thank you guys, and have a great week ahead.